one of the challenges that we want to put you through over the course of this weekend is the challenge of being what we'll call asset class agnostic. You can write that down. When you're asset class agnostic, what's your primary focus? Profit, money, right? And balancing that with a good amount of risk. So if we are asset class agnostic, and that's also the purpose of the Centurion Expo, right, to look at multiple different kinds of asset classes, then everywhere we look, what do we see? A deal, an opportunity, right? And all of these, I'm going to ask the question, are you buying a business? Are you buying land? Are you buying land and a business? Those are some of the ways that we want to think about some of these things. And just knowing that each asset class has multiple different types of subclasses. And then as we get into investing, and I know many of you guys are here because you're interested in multifamily investing, I see a lot of people who will say, and I quote, well, I want to get into apartments. I'm looking at an 8-unit apartment complex. I'm looking at a 16-unit apartment complex. I'm looking at a 50-unit apartment complex. Why are you looking at that level? What's the mindset when you're looking at that level? Do it yourself. Do it yourself. What else? What else? You might be able to use your own capital if you're buying, an 8-plex, right? What else? You're not raising capital, so you're not dealing with the SEC or anyone from the SEC or FBI or anything like that. What else?
Complexity of the deal.
Complexity. Does it seem more doable? Like, especially when you're jumping from one to another. It's like, I want to start small. I want to get my feet wet. I want to get my sea legs, right? And then what do we do when we get in there and we start managing some of these? What do we realize? It's what's called a job, right? Right? When you're going to some of those smaller properties, a lot of times you're doing what's called a job.
Hey everyone, I'm Olivia from Houses Flipping People, and I'm here celebrating my life, and I'd love to welcome you to become a real estate investor and come join us in one of our masterclass that we are always hosting. Why? Because I want your life to be transformed the same way that my life has been transformed, like thousands of other investors as well.